first time I saw him, we played with him in a room, and so we got to know each other, and he didn't start biting for a while. He just was still, and we got along pretty well.
They played together like they know each other forever, and Raya was in love, and he was really happy. He said, the only thing I want now is this dog. I don't want nothing else. I just thought up with the most creative name I could think of, and it was Gigi. And it suits him very well. We are really lucky because, you know, even in Ryan's condition, something happened to give it like a hope that make him forget the surgery and all the problem. I'm relieved that I'm home and that I have Gigi with me for good luck.
She had told them that they wanted a swing set and the ball just started rolling. Actually, it was a snowball that turned into an avalanche.
Just a first-class job all the way. You know, the swing set's amazing. They laid sod in our yard. They brought the wood chips in. It was an amazing experience.
The wish was for Katie, but for the parents, our mental state changed once we met people from Make-A-Wish. And we went from being very worn out and tired to having something to look forward to, having something to be excited about.
Thank you very much. It's cool.
And children shouldn't have cancer. They should not be faced with these life-threatening illnesses so young. They shouldn't be faced with the terrible side effects of the treatment they receive. The whole goal of our treatment for them is so they can go on to live the lives that they wanted, and Make-A-Wish is just part of that. It's part of the early delivery on that promise for kids.
It's an unbelievable experience. I mean, it's something that anyone that has the opportunity to do, they should do it. They should support the program, and if they can get involved, then it's just an excellent opportunity for them and for the children. As you can see, it just means so much to me. It really does, and just the expression on the kids' faces is very special.
When they see us come in with these colored packages, bright ribbons and wrapping paper, they realize that we're not like everybody else who comes into their room that they don't know. And their faces light up and they're so excited to see us that I think that's what does it, is it's just the kids and their emotions.
2 volunteers came over and asked me what I wanted to do and told me I wanted to go to New York and meet Queen Latifah. When I was at home sick and stuff, I seemed to always smile when I watched the show. I went out and gave her a big hug, and I got to interview her, and then she asked if I wanted to co-host it, so I said sure.
The wish itself was a planting of a really good seed, and it continues to flower over and over and over again, because it let us know that we could wish and we could dream, and those things are not bound by the circumstance of her illness.
Children think hard about what they want as their Make-A-Wish, and sometimes we see very creative requests, and it's amazing that Make-A-Wish is able to grant those requests, no matter how unusual they may be.
I was diagnosed with leukemia when I was 6, and I was really scared then, but I got used to it after a while.
He had talked about his desire to go to a rainforest and catch bugs, and it started from there.
They had scientists at the Smithsonian that were drawing straws basically to go spend a day with Alexander.
They're like aliens, but not. They're interesting.
What he felt really good about was I had my life wish and I actually lived long enough to do it. And that was something he had thought about.
We told him he was going to get the fort that day. We didn't tell him was that Make-A-Wish had arranged for a limousine to pick him up at school, and he was going to be on the local news. Some of his friends were coming over, and we were having a bit of a party, so it was exciting.
This is the front view, and this is the back view of it.
Well, it's not exactly his design, because it might not stand up. It was exactly his design.
I've got a secret room, and there's a slide and a periscope.
And it's his. It's great. It's a charity. It's like a real creative charity, and it's helpful and it's useful. There's just like this pure mission. This is what we're going to do.
what children need to have something to look forward to is to have their dreams be fulfilled. And it's transforming for these kids to have that to look forward to.
How can you not want to do something like Make-A-Wish for these kids? I mean, as adults, we have our lives, we live our lives, and when adults perish from cancer, I'm saddened as a healthcare person, but it's not as much of a tragedy as when a child is affected by it, because here's their life, they haven't even started. And so to grant something that they really want is really special.
They're the best thing that could ever happen to a child, and they'll make their wishes come true, and they'll make the people happy.